Good morning friends, today it's 12th of May 2025 and the technical outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty for short-term time frame as well as intraday is as follows. The pullback which has started from the lows of 21,860 in April made the high of 24,750. It was a fast and furious up move and the oscillators have entered into an overbought zone. Now thereafter we have seen in last almost 10-12 trading sessions that the index has been within a consolidation zone and the overbought oscillators to an extent has slightly cooled off. The bias remains buy on dip and we were expecting some retracement from the highs so that the risk reward ratio can be better for fresh long bets. Last week we have seen that the index has ended almost at make or break point of 24,000 mark, forming a bearish engulfing candle, but today on the back of positive macro factors we can see that there will be a gap up opening. Gap up opening over and above 24,500 itself can be expected today. The intraday first resistance will be close to at around 24,600 mark, which need to be held. Once that is being taken off, the index will be open for the higher levels of 24,850 and maybe 25,000 mark in this week itself. So the bias will remain range to up over and above 24,200, 24,400 mark as per intraday charts. Last week the closing was 24,000 mark with a resistance of 24,400 mark. Today, since the gap up opening will be there, any kind of retracement back to 24,400, 24,200 odd levels from the higher levels can be looked for fresh buying interest, expecting index to test the highs of 24,850, 25,000 levels, and this bias will remain valid till the time Nifty is holding over and above 24,000 mark. The recent up move of last 7-8 weeks has been led by banking space, and we have seen that Bank Nifty index from the lows of 47,750 in March has made a high of 56,190 odd levels in May, and thereafter it entered into a consolidation, and in last 3 weeks we have seen that it has made a kind of double top at around 56,000 odd levels before slipping down last week at 53,732 odd levels, down minus 2.68%. We were expecting some kind of retracement from higher levels. Things were overstretched, and we have mentioned that 54,000 odd levels should be tested, and thereafter maybe lower levels of 52,800, 53,000 cannot be ruled out, and all these levels can witness some kind of fresh buying interest in days to come. Last week it ended at its lows at 53,730, and today on the back of positive cues we are expecting a gap up opening maybe around 55,500 odd levels. As per the price study, it will continue to be within a range of 54,000, 56,000 mark with a positive outlook over and above 54,000 levels, and vice versa. So we have to be selectively long in banking space over and above 54,000 mark, expecting it again to move towards the highs of 55,500 mark this week. Net in both Nifty and Bank Nifty we can expect range to positive outlook. It can be supported by heavyweight counters and the sectors like defense and pharma and interest sensitive sectors can remain in focus for the days to come. For intraday today, Nifty 24,600 and 24,950 they can be looked as a resistance, while as per the OI data 24,000 put and 25,000 call has the maximum build up, which indicates still a range with a positive outlook over and above 24,000 mark. In respect with Bank Nifty, intraday trading levels will be 23,750, 53,750, 53,300 mark, which are important support levels for buying, while 54,600 and 54,950 can be looked as a target come resistances for intraday players, where they can even look for intraday swing contra bets. As per the OI data for the Bank Nifty for 29th of May expiry, maximum call build-up is at around 54,000, while the maximum put build-up is also at 54, and we have been saying since last few sessions that 54,000 remains a make or break point, and retesting around those levels can provide a better risk reward ratio. So selective buying should be looked into banking space also at these levels, especially counters, heavyweight counters like SDFC, ICICI will remain into picture. At the same time in PSU banks, SBI and Canara Bank remains the top bet. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.